Hi again then guys, and welcome back to the world of Drive Club for another car review, and this one is a vehicle that you can very easily take for granted, and it's certainly a controversial Ferrari, especially from a styling point of view, and it's a car which has done a complete 180 for me, because I didn't used to like it. I used to think its styling was kind of off, especially on the back, where the brake lights are weird and kind of low down, and it just didn't sit right with me as far as a Ferrari goes. But over the years, it's completely changed, and now I would say that the California, in this original form in particular, is my second favourite Ferrari ever, which is a weird thing to say because I'm not a Ferrari fan overall. There are just certain cars that they've made that I love. And of course, my dream car is a Ferrari, which is obviously the FF. So this for me is second only to that. But what I like about the California is it's not just another convertible Ferrari, it's so much more than that. For instance, this is actually the very first Ferrari ever to have start-stop fuel-saving technology, which of course is not hugely important to a Ferrari owner, but I like stuff like that. It's thoughtful, it's a more practical Ferrari, and of course, coming from someone who loves the FF, it's not too surprising that I would enjoy something like that. Even the performance though, it's fantastic. It has a more long distance, of course, front engine V8 style experience, more of a Grand Tourer than a hardcore supercar, and yet, from that 4.3 litre naturally aspirated V8 with rear wheel drive, dual clutch 7-speed gearbox, you can still get remarkably good performance. You would probably guess maybe 185 miles an hour, 0 to 60, maybe 4.3, 4.5. No, not even close. This can do 193 miles an hour and hit 60 in under 4 seconds. So in other words, despite the fact that it's rear-wheel drive, weighs about the same as an SLR McLaren, from Mercedes of course, and can hit 60 in about the same time as an SLR, it's got 170 horsepower less than the aforementioned Mercedes. And even that top speed is on par with the Nissan GT-R. This is not a car to be messed with. Now, of course, the turbo version with that 3.9 litre engine instead is even quicker, but visually that one is just a little bit too understated for my liking. The oddball nature of this one has really grown on me over the years, and although in the game the fact that it weighs over 1700 kilos, of course you cannot upgrade the power, so you're stuck with the 450, it does limit its upper potential, but this is one of those cars that I talk about in a number of different games, be it Forza, Gran Turismo, Test Drive Unlimited, whatever the case may be, where you cannot fully appreciate what makes a car like this so enjoyable without actually driving one in real life. And even though I haven't, at least at the time of releasing this video, driven a California, I can completely understand this kind of machine, where you need to drive it in real life rather than in a game to really enjoy it and get the best out of it, in a similar way to cars like the Aston Martin DBS, or even a car which I have driven, of course, the BMW i8 Roadster. It's a perfect example. It goes way beyond just the numbers. It's such a great driving machine. And even though I've never driven a California yet, I can kind of just tell that that is what this car would be for me. It's got that smoother, almost lazy kind of power delivery with a naturally aspirated V8 rear-wheel drive front engine. I love the convertible aspect, the long distance kind of style. And of course the oddball styling will divide opinion, but for me, it's certainly grown on me over time. It's a great drifter, the handling is smooth, the weight actually keeps it very grounded through corners, and although it's not the best thing out there, give it a try. It's easy to overlook, but give the car a chance. You might just like it. But that's it for this review. Of course, I'll see you guys next time, and for now, as always, thanks for watching.